Good morning. So it is February 4th, which means I guess our 21 today, and I guess it's our first birthday apart, so it's very different, and I don't really know what to do. So to just spend the day with myself. So I just woke up and it's about 8 a.m. I am gonna catch the train and the tube and I'm gonna go to the coast today. So I decided to film it today, so I'm excited. See you there. So I started off with some breakfast. This has been my go-to. It's just granola with bananas and milk. And then I cut some oranges to bring as a snack. And I actually ended up putting them in my Yeti cup because it's like a thermos and it kept it kind of cold throughout the day. So that worked out perfectly. And then I heated up some veggie stir fry and tofu to bring as lunch for later. It's just mixed with rice, and then I put this barbecue sauce on it. Barbecue sauce is my favorite. And then I'm getting ready and layering up. I have leggings, a tank top, jeans, and then my long sleeve as my layers. And then I put on some SPF and I put my deodorant on and just got ready for the day. And then I started to pack my bags. I packed a whole backpack so that I could have everything I needed just in case. I brought tote bags, my gloves, my wallet. I also brought my utensil kit, of course. I brought books. I brought a towel to sit on. And this is the outfit I was going to go with until I realized it was way too cold to wear just that jacket. So I ended up changing later on and adding a different jacket because it was raining too. It was actually the first day it rained since we got here, and I was like, oh no, it's gonna rain today. But I was like, I'm going anyways. So yeah, I didn't even have my umbrella. I just had my bag and my rain jacket. So I actually wore my backpack in the front and I put this raincoat over it and I was walking like this to the train station. And this is the train station. It was about a 10-15 minute walk or so. I was waiting for the train and here it is. This is the train I'm going to be taking to Vauxhall. And this is what it looks like inside. It's pretty cozy. I made it. I was kind of drizzled on, but it's okay. It all worked out fine. And then I got off the train and I had to take the tube, which is the underground train, and this is what that looks like inside. It's very crowded and stuffy. And then I took another train, and this was the last train I took all the way to Dover, which is on the coast of England. So it was about a 2 hour train ride. So I ended up just journaling and enjoying my time and romanticizing my life and listening to music. It was very peaceful and nice to just relax on the train ride. And there were so many beautiful views along the way. It was about an hour and a half train ride to like 2 hours. And then once I got off of the train, I started walking towards the White Cliffs, and this is one of the first walking paths that I was on. It was so beautiful, and I made it up, and I was actually sweating, but it felt really good. So that's actually a castle right there, and this is the view that I saw after about a mile walk. This is like the city of Dover. It was so cute. Then I walked up towards this path, which had no footpath or sidewalk for about 3/4 of the mile, and the cars go so fast, so it's kind of sketchy. And then I was walking on a bridge, and there was a little sidewalk, and then I found this footpath that said like White Cliffs, walk through the forest. So I walked through the forest, and I made it here, which was another road. And then I finally saw this sign and I knew I was getting closer. It was such a relief. And then I saw the docks and the ocean. It was the first time seeing the ocean in so long. It's so cool. And then you can actually see this castle from here. This is the Dover Castle. I didn't go in, I just saw it from the outside, and that was good enough for me. So I stopped to take some pictures, of course. This was really close to the entrance of the White Cliffs, so I just did a little bit more walking, and this was one of the paths towards the cliffs. And there was actually a little squirrel along the way. I love seeing the squirrels, they're so cute. And a little bit more walking, and this is the White Cliffs. It's so beautiful.
And once you go down, you can actually walk along the cliffs, and I think it's about a 2 miles total walk if you walk to the end where there's a lighthouse. So I ended up walking along there and then turning around and coming back here. I did not wear the right kind of shoes because I just wore my boots that I've been wearing every day, and there were all of these puddles, and it was kind of muddy. It worked out fine though, but it was kind of a challenge. Then I ended up finding this little spot to take a break, and I just settled down. And I also enjoyed some chocolate that I bought on the way up here, so it was a nice spot to just relax. So I just relaxed here for a few minutes and just enjoyed the view and my chocolate. And then I did some more walking, and as you can tell, the theme of today is walking. I did lots of walking. But I came across this view, which was like the closest ocean view that I saw while I was here, and it was so beautiful. So I just sat on this cliff for a little bit too and enjoyed this view. And of course, I had to pull out my chocolate again and enjoy my chocolate here. And then I did some more walking, and I was surprised to see these huge piles of poop. And then after walking down some more, I realized that it was from these cows. This is like grassland conservation efforts. So apparently these are like local farmers' cattle, and they're grazing it to restore the land, which I learned about after watching Kiss the Ground. It's a great documentary. Anyways, after this, I walked back towards the beginning, and I ended up just having a little picnic in this area right near the cliffs, and you can see the ocean. You can actually see the coast of France from here, and you can also see the docks and the sun. So I stayed here till sunset, and of course I took some pictures. This is my makeshift tripod. The reusables really came in clutch here. And this is how the photos turned out from the angle. It was actually really cute. And then I also ended up doing some headstands here. While it makes for a great picture, it's also like a really instant way to feel present because you're not worried about anything else. You're only focused on getting up and staying up and being balanced and not falling. So it's a really great way to test your concentration and focus. And then this is my picnic with my food. I also had peanut butter rice cakes. I just ended up spending a couple hours here watching the sunset and enjoying the view and enjoying my snacks, and that was my day at Dover. So, this video is a tribute to solitude and a reminder to spend time with the most important person in your life, yourself. When I first got to London, I found myself constantly in fleeting moments, just doing one thing after another. So I wanted today and more days to be spent with more feeling moments, enjoying the peace and embracing the present as much as possible. I am learning to continuously cultivate a loving and gentle relationship and connection with my heart and allow my intuition, time, and space to guide me to what feels right for myself. Take it all in. Yeah, let it all out.
Hello. It is 11:17 p.m. I just got back home like maybe an hour ago, and I just got out of the shower and I'm so tired. I ended up spending the day at the White Cliffs of Dover, and it was so beautiful. The sun was out. It's very refreshing to be in nature, and yeah, I'm so glad that I went. I ended up meeting two other study abroad students while we were there too. I asked them to take a picture of me, and then we were talking, and then I left after that and I went to go sit at this area for the sunset, and then right as I was walking up to leave the cliffs, they were walking up at the same time, and I ended up hanging out with them for the night because the way that I went up was really scary, and I walked like 3/4 of a mile with no footpath, and the cars here go really fast. So I was thinking, like, am I gonna have to walk that at night when it's dark and I'm wearing like my navy green jacket and you can't see me? So I ended up walking with them, and we went down a different path which was much safer. It was like an actual sidewalk and a road. And then they had tickets for their train at 8, so we got down at about 5:30, so we ended up getting dinner and hanging out for a little bit, and then we caught the train back and I made it home safely. I think those people were like my guardian angels because I'm still getting used to the transportation here and it was very confusing. I ended up having to buy a ticket and I didn't know that, so they helped me and they got me home safely and they were so sweet, and they bought me dinner, but I didn't tell them that it was my birthday. I only told them after, and I was like, by the way guys, it's my birthday and I just want to say thank you for spending the day with me. It was so special to meet you guys. I'm so glad that we got to spend time together. So I'm home now and I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon. But that was my day, and to me it feels like it's just another day, but I wanted to do something special for myself and spend time with myself and truly feel relaxed and at peace and present. So I'm finishing the night off with some warm lemon water. Cheers, 21. Thank you for your time, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you feel inspired to spend some time with yourself and truly do what makes you happy. So bye, see you in the next video.